Hello all, I hope you all doing good. Welcome back to Busan with another weekly vlog. So I hope you have a great weekend, and today is 17th August 2025 and I thought of going to cycling, and I had some trash need to throw in the bin, and you could see there are two boxes separate, like one is for a glass bottle, one is for tin. And in Korea it's highly very big subject of disposing the trash, because it's like you need to learn so many things. Maybe when I have time I could explain you very clearly, because so many segregations you need to do. And today's weather is very pleasant, very sunny, and it's almost 4 in the evening, and I thought of going to some bakery, Paris Baguette, to get some bread which is like no meat, no milk, no wheat. I said maybe it might be sound confusing, like no wheat in the sense like any added preservative wheats. It's like just like oats one, or whole grain wheat that they do, so probably. And I asked my friend whether he would come for a cycling today, but I told he is very tired and probably he could not come. So I was going to the local bakery, and you could see it's almost like 4 in the evening, and it's so hot, so sunny, and the sun rays were like directly hitting into the eyes, and it was very hot, also very hot, because this is summer time in Korea. So you could see like in the park there are so many trees, so it is like very pleasant and peaceful because of the shade of the trees. But on the outside the roads it is very hot, and a very huge apartment building, almost like 20 floors. And you could see mostly you see a lot of cars parking on the streets of the Korea, because very frequently people use bikes. You could see one of the bike, and but mostly maximum they use cars only, because in some cars could give you shelter in summer, winter and rainy, because winter is also very harsh in Korea. Almost sometimes temperatures goes down like below zero, almost like -5, -8 also sometimes. And especially on Seoul it is very high, and high in the sense very low temperatures. And especially in Busan it is like okay, average, mostly -5, -8. But in Seoul there is a huge snowfall, things like that. Temperatures are very harsh. And since Busan is a southern part of Korea and close to Japan, it's okay. You could see there is some trash can placed on the roads, and that is for the shops or whatever the vendors they are selling. And for apartments and for individual houses it is highly impractical. You need to segregate it separately, things like that, and all you need to is put it in different bins which are allocated for that. And very stringent actions will be taken if you're not doing that, because if you're taking some trash, putting a paper in a glass bin, then you will be like fined, or you will be like treated ill. And I reached the Paris Baguette, and probably I was asking the lady to give me some bread which is like no egg or something like that.
So yesterday you gave me one no milk, no wheat bread. I think this one.
Yes.
Yeah, I think similar this one.
This one.
Thank you. Because I am a vegetarian, so I think I speak to you only then. The peach. Because as I told, I am a vegetarian, it is very difficult for me to Thank you. Bye.
So I took the bread and some peach tea. Since I did not have my lunch, I woke up late, so I took that, and I was thinking to go to the canal and have my lunch. So you could see there is a red strip, probably it is a signal. Now it is green, so that you can walk. And even though you have a signal over there in Korea, because of some kids and some Gen Z who are always in mobiles, they always look into down. So in order to help them, probably these trips are there. And I think I read a news that in most part of the Korea they are trying to implement this, and you could see it's very neatly packed into the ground. There is no bump or something like that, and very smoothly you can go. And since it is indicating that it's about to close, so you need to run fast, and once it is red you cannot cross the road. So you could see that's there also signal it is red. So these type of technology or innovative things I love in Korea, and there are several ways or several impressive techniques which I am always impressed by these things. And these small things are very well taken care. And always you could see there is a plank or this thing to sit on this, and this is a bus stop, and everything is well neat maintained. Even though it's a small country with almost like 5 crore of population, and we cannot compare it with India because India is so vast and so geographically it will take so much of time to explore. But as of Korea, we can say it's like democratic but very small country. So yes, some cultural habits are there which are very important for us, but as of comparative to India, you cannot compare because each individual country has its own things to deal with it. So that is how. But yeah, as of a country driven and technology things adaptation, I love like Korea is like very smart and very people are very innovative in taking this. And this is a school, probably you could see it is a primary school, and the roads are well maintained. And one interesting is you could see the cameras over there. If you do a crossing in Korea, probably the fine would be something like 500 rupees. But if you do a crossing or violating of a rule at a school zone, then the fine would be almost like 5,000 rupees, 100 times more. And you should be very strict while driving. If you are crossing over the school zones or some college zones, you should be very vigilant, because any signal jump or things like that, it will be occurring a huge fine. So that you should take care. And I came to the canal view. You could see very transparent water was there, and I hope you could able to see some tiny fishes over there. And there are some school children or boys playing over in the canal, doing some fishing, things like that. Since it was a very pleasant and sunny day, most of the people were loving to be on the outside. So I was feeling hungry, and I did not cook anything, so I need to go to the bakery, and I brought some bread. I thought of eating over at the canal, so let's go and eat at the canal. So it's like a normal bread with some wheat flour or things like that, but the grains are very good quality grains, and there are some cranberries and some cherry things like that. And I felt like it is very amazing. The taste without any jam or things like that, the bread taste was amazing. And just seeing these mountain views, canal sound, water gushing through the canal, it was very pleasant. And I was having my bread, but it is really amazing. I loved the taste. And in combination to that, I took a peach tea. Peach is a fruit, you know, most of them, and probably this tea is like made of the peach, and probably some preservatives are added in it, and probably everything is written in Korea, so you need to translate it to English properly if you want to know what additives are added or what is the sugar level in that. But since it gives good energy and taste, and probably whenever you are like in the sunny you get dehydrated, it gives you instant energy. So I usually prefer peach tea rather than any other thing. And as you know, you don't see any trash bin over in the private places or like public places in Korea. Probably you should go and put the dust or the whatever the trash in your own house or in your own bins. And if you trash in public places, the fines are huge again. There is no compromise, there is no pity on you that you have if somebody caught you or the cameras see you and the government people caught you, then you need to pay huge fines. And probably today I am thinking to go that part of the mountain, so it's new for me, very adventurous, because I asked my friend to come. He told he is very tired, he works in some different company. He has been working so hard that this weekend he is very exhausted and tired, so he told he'll not come. So I thought I'll alone explore. So just I'll go, since I had my lunch, I'll go and take my bicycle, and let's see where we can explore, because behind that mountain there would be an ocean, there would be some port, but on bicycle whether I could go that long, I need to check. And since my bicycle is an electric one, even though there are any steeps, I can easily throttle it with my electric power on, and let's see to what extent we can explore this new place today. Since it is Sunday, I have been keeping this vlog as in a single episode, and next Monday to Saturday I'll keep it in another episode. If you're coming this long watching the video, I hope you are really liking the content, and or you are very aspiring to move abroad to any other country or go that, and I wish you all the best and success, that all your aspirations should come true. But please like and subscribe for more Korean aesthetic content, and also do share to those who love the content, like watching Korea or knowing about the abroad or exploring some new places every weekend. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. So I have started on my bicycle. You could see this is an industrial zone, mostly very calm and quiet, because since it is a Sunday, most of the companies are almost closed in Korea. No companies will be working. Up to Saturday they can do, but mostly Sundays everybody is a holiday, and I think no overtime things and all like that is also encouraged. So people have a peaceful time with their family, things like that. And there is a bus stop. Probably this route is the bus which comes. This bus stop route is the one which comes to our area also, and that tends to Sasang. So I stay in Gimhae area like this, and that bus goes to the Sasang, and Sasang is another beautiful place in Korea. Whenever you visit Busan, you should visit Somyeong, Sasang, Mengji and Hadan. These are very like downtown areas, and you could see a lot of activities or malls, things like that. And Somyang underground market you should explore. It's very very amazing. Like you will be surprised, like from top very very big buildings, and underground there is another world. So sometime if I go there, I'll try to explore. I usually go, but these days I was busy with works things and all. Someday I will go and show you these things. So you could see since I was scaling up to the top, it's like a mountain, lot of hilly areas is there, and you could see the inclination is almost like 25 to 30 degrees, and lot of companies are there. But it's very hard for me to bicycle now or paddle it, so I put it on the throttle of my cycle, or the electric connectivity I have put it on, and probably I am using the electric power. I am just doing it, so you could see that almost it is on position. So I don't know where it ends up, or whether I could go to the ocean area, things like that, because I am also first time exploring it. And in maps I have seen that there is some channel or road to go to the ocean, but whether the bicycle route is allowed or not, that I need to check. So there are some steps to go up. Probably it feels like me, like if anybody have you visited like Himachal Pradesh or Manali, how the mountain hills will be there. So yeah, I feel like similar only, and trees, big trees and construction on that hills, it makes me like feel like that only. So there is a 500 meters, there is a tunnel which I have seen in the map, but let's see. So Busan New Port, if you go straight, yeah, that port route, probably we could see the ocean, but whether we have an axis to go, let us check what will happen. You could see how speed the cars are going. Minimum speed would be 100. Actually I should go on that road, but since so many trees are there and the road is completely, the track or cycling or walking track is completely perturbed, so I am just cycling through the edge of this road. But you should be very careful, because the basic car speed is here like 100 kilometers per hour, so you should be very careful while doing cycling or walking. could see the sun reflection. It's very hot, but still I was feeling joyous to do some adventurous cycling, so I was exploring this place. Yes, successfully I came to an end, but you could see that there are 4 routes. One is the bus which is going, then I think the center road goes to the tunnel, and the tunnel you cannot go by the bicycle, that is illegal, or you will be charged or fined. So I need to go this route. If I see the bus went this route and returning back from that route, I think this is the end of the actual road, and the port, I think the connection would be through the tunnel, which is highly impractical for me to go. So I am thinking that this road I need to check where it will go. If it goes onto the top, there is a board in Korean, it is written maybe something CC, I think it's a golf club. I checked in the map, Kakao map, it shows the golf club. So Google Maps does not work well in Korea, you know, most of them. Kakao map or Naver maps are there. Whenever you visit Korea or Busan, you should download this Kakao or Naver maps. They show you exact features or routes, things like that. So I think I should go and let's explore the golf course. If somebody allows me, I'll try to go. If not, I'll revert back. Yeah, I just ride to the front with the steep incline. You could see there is a golf ball placed over there. I don't know whose shot was missed and the ball came onto the road. So but the landscape and the flora fauna is very amazing here. I loved it. I don't know the how my camera is capturing the beautiful scenic views. It's actually, if you see it in the live, it's very amazing. I thought of going inside, and let me check. If somebody stops me, I'll be going back. If not, let's explore, like somebody playing the golf or not. So at the entrance I checked, nobody was there, but you could see it's an amazing view. I came forward. I felt like seeing that artificial waterfall. I felt like it is a Jurassic World. Top mountains and there is a waterfall, and you could see the water lake like area has been shown there, but it is very ideal, like nobody I was able to see, but some part I saw there is a vehicle moving on and some golf players are going over there. So let us try see whether I could communicate with somebody, or like I can speak to somebody, like how much they charge for playing golf here, things like that. This is really amazing view, man. I felt very elated. So beautiful it was. Like, I don't know, camera could capture every scenic view, but by physically, if you see, it was very amazing. And I see there is a pine tree and some grass. The landscape was very well maintained. You could see some players are going. Ideally, golf is a rich man game. I see, because they are hitting the ball, going somewhere long to again hit that ball. So I came more forward. Nobody has stopped me, but I see the roads are very inclined. Probably I cannot take my bicycle by walking also. It's very inclined, and I was really very exhausted to go up. So I thought of stopping my adventurous cycling at this end, and I thought of reverting back because it's very steep roads. Probably you could see some golf vehicle is going there. The vehicle itself is taking so much of energy to go up. So just imagine how much energy I need to put to go up. Yeah. So for that vehicle itself, it is very steep and hard. So I spoke to some people. They told it's a 9-hole golf course. I don't know exactly what golf course is, like how they play. So he told it's 9 holes, something like that, and it's quite cheap only to play over there. Then after speaking to them, discussing with them, I revert back, and you could see while going up, it took me almost 30 to 40 minutes. But when I was coming back, it was not even 5 minutes. I did not do any throttle or use electricity. Just the cycle was with momentum, it was coming down, and I stopped at a signal. You could see somebody, I don't know, they have placed cut those bottle into stripes and made it as a fan. Probably it is showing how speed the winds are and which direction the winds are. You could see it. I loved it. I don't know who kept it for some purpose or things like that, but I loved it. You could see everywhere it's mountain. Yeah, so I've reached my area, so my living community area, and maybe next time I should go that side. Last week we went that side. Probably if somebody is new to the channel, I work as a research scientist in South Korea, and I work in a government department, and for almost like 2 years I have been staying in Busan, and I have recently started this channel. So if you love watching Korea or some cultural understanding of Korea or life in Busan or Indian life in Busan, please do like, share and subscribe, and probably share with those your loved ones who love watching Korea, things like that. And please do let me know in the comments like how my narrative and my narrative and also the content, the showcase of the content is like that. So I reached home, kept my bicycle and thought of taking some fresh air. I came at the canal end. Then I see some boys, like teen kids, were having beautiful jumps and swimming in the canal. So you could see. And when I was taking the video, they were doing so many other somersault, things like that. So I just stopped it and let them enjoy their time. So I just some few clicks I took and I just ignored, and I was watching them. They were doing so many somersault things and all. Since I was exhausted and I called my friend, he told, yeah, I'll also join you for a coffee. So we went to the Paikis Coffee. As you know, I love Paikis Coffee and India Coffee, and in Korea coffee is like divine. Means without coffee no Korean you could see, or any beverage, they will be drinking so much of things like lot of coffee or things like that, because especially those who are working is in the companies or offices, they love to have coffee almost 2-3 times a day, and it got habituated for us also. So whenever we feel like exhausted, we just go to the coffee, and almost for me it's closely 6,000 to 7,000 Indian currency I spend on coffee only, like every month. Especially weekends we have a lot of coffee. So after ordering the coffee, I thought of going to the local Daiso. As you know, Daiso is a cheapest shop in Korea with good quality, and if you don't know what is Daiso, you can go and check in my previous videos. Probably I have explained what is Daiso, things like that. And you see the 32 GB pen drive is almost 300 rupees. I don't know how much it is in India. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. And you could see some beauty products for women. I think it's a artificial hair and things like that. So I bought this converter, and these are some grooming items for women. So if I get some good subscriber community and I get some encouragement in doing videos, things like that, people support me. So after a good subscriber count, I am thinking to give away some Korean skincare, and I don't know how to give away. I need to do some Instagram channel or how the communication should be. Please let me know in the comments. And those who love Korean skincare, probably I can post you from Korea itself, because usually I do it for my home. So the Korean post is also very good. We have the EMS service. So whenever I go to India, I took lot of skincare to my family, and also I can bring it to India, and I can give it to you if my subscriber community builds well and they keep supporting me. So we have collected our coffee, then we came to the local community park. As you know, each community have their local park, and it is mandatory. Probably with any community without park you could not see in Korea. Some basic park should be there for sure for recreation. and there will be some open gyms like that. And this is a rainwater park, so probably for summer to beat the heat they have given keep like this, and in the afternoon times you could see like water falling from that buckets, things like that. It will event and a lot of children come and enjoy here. So we had some good time. Since we need a peaceful place to have a coffee, we thought of sitting over here. And while reading, you could see there are some lights on the streets. I felt very spectacular and aesthetic, so I took a video. Probably there is a camera on the top or the laser beam which is illuminating onto this road. I felt very beautiful, so I thought of sharing with you. And after that, my friend want to take some groceries or things like that in the mart, so we went to the local mart. So I hope you are liking this content, and if you are holding up to this point, I strongly believe that you have an aspiration or a strong inner conscience that you need to visit some country, or you need to visit Busan or Korea, I don't know, but I wish you all the best, that all your aspirations should come true. And if you are watching this without liking and subscribing, I strongly believe that you will not reach your aspirations. But if you like, comment and subscribe, then you watch this content or this video, I strongly believe that someday you will be in Busan, or you will be visiting any foreign country with your family or loved ones and have a pleasantful and blissful time over there. So I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. Please, once again I am telling, like, share, subscribe, then you watch the video, you get 100% of your luck with you. Just joking. I hope you all have a pleasant weekend ahead. Take care, bye bye. And the next video of this continuation part will be coming, and in that I have explored the local community of village community and went to the Gimhe market on bicycle. So that is another interesting one. That will be continuation of this week and vlogs part 2. Please do watch it and like it, comment it. And once again, I wish you all the very success in all your future and aspirations or endeavors, whatever you do. And keep following me, keep supporting me. Bye.